Dogecoin has been trading in this area right here for the past couple days, and my targets have not been performing as much as I would like them to because we haven't been able to go all the way to the top of this Fibonacci retracement level, the 38% level. Right here at .1736, we've been staying in this .15646 area, the 50% level. That's why I also like watching this level, is because it's a good look where we bounced at perfectly. And then we haven't been able to come down to .13925, the 61% level. We've been basically right in the middle of both of them. So let me show you what I'm looking at now. In my last video, I was watching a possible head and shoulders pattern. We broke that to the downside, but like I said, we didn't quite hit my target down here. We came down pretty much like right after, or a little bit after I made that video. It bounced right back up, and then now we're trending up. I haven't really seen anything too clearly, but let me show you what I'm looking at now. I've been watching the 1 hour time frame, and it's a fast time frame, so things change really quickly, and usually it's not a very good time frame to look at, but on this chart it had been doing really good, and you can see patterns forming in it like pretty clearly. So it's not showing me anything right now as far as the 1 hour time frame. So if it doesn't do that, then let's go ahead and go to the bigger time frame, the 4 hour time frame, and let's take a look at what's happening here. And we had some time to actually let it how you say, form and something. So yeah, we have basically the thing that I'm looking at is we have resistance, and we have resistance now. We have support. So let's go ahead and draw those trend lines from those bodies of candles. We have the top right there, and then we have the bottom right here. I'm not really sure if this is going to break to the upside right now. It seems like we're just in a pattern, like a trading pattern right now. Kind of looks like a possible falling wedge, but kind of looks like more of a triangle where this is the bottom. Here's my bullish and bearish scenarios, because we don't know if it's going to break to the upside or to the downside yet. It still has to break this trend or this trend. Right now, it looked like we were testing it not too long ago, maybe like an hour ago is because that's when I was looking at it. It looked like we were testing it. Let's go to we're back at the 4 hour time. I just wanted to see how close we were on that one, on the 1 hour. But it looked like we were testing it, and that's why I was kind of curious, are we going to break to the upside? But we haven't done that yet. So, and I'm looking, okay, so when I say break to the upside, we're on the 4 hour time frame. I want to see a 4 hour candle close above this trend line, and then I want to see the next 4 hour candle close above it, pushing green as well. And it might happen quick, and like I said, I think if we break out of this one, the next place that I'd be targeting is the Fibonacci retracement level at the 38% level at .174 approximately, .17377. And then if we can't get past this one, then I'd be looking at the downtrend, which we have right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these tops, which form a downtrend. And I was looking at this on the 4 hour, or you can see this on the 4 hour. We have this top right here, giving me a downtrend like this. I think this downtrend might give us some trouble if we start to come back up and break out of this. So okay, so step one is breaking this downtrend right here. If we could break that, then maybe we get here. If we don't get rejected by this level, and okay, so let's say we're trading up and then we see it kind of get rejected, at that point I would say, or what I'm doing is probably close position and then restart. But it's also possible, it's possible that it goes like this and then it comes back down, kind of like what we've been doing. So that's just what I'm doing. But let's say we get past this. Let's say we get past that. I see this 180 moving edge could also be trouble. But then I'd be looking at this level. And if we could break this level going to the upside, then I would be looking at the previous tops first. If we could break this top, then I'll get more confident on getting to this level. And if we could break out of this level, then we'll just have to look for patterns and see what kind of target patterns or targets and trading patterns that we could get targets from. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at right now. 4 hour. I think we're watching the 4 hour time frame. I'm watching the 4 hour time frame mostly right now. Let's see if we break to the upside or to the downside. Okay, so I didn't go over the downside though. It's okay. So you could make an argument now that I just look at it. We have like a big drop right here. That could be argued a bear pennant. I didn't really see this till just now, but let's see. Let's see if this breaks this to the downside, something like that. That would give you a target of around 0.99757, which is pretty low. The other thing that I was looking at is it might not perform that good, and you could target from the top to the bottom of the triangle, and then drag that to the breakout. I don't know where it's going to break out, or if it does. Like I said, I don't know if it's breaking out to the upside or the downside yet, but if it does break to the downside, drag that to the breakout somewhere around there, and that lines up with the other level that I've been talking about, which is the previous bottom down here sitting at 0.1269. So I'm kind of less looking at this 14 level now. I mean, I'm gonna probably lower that limit order and make this one a little bit more, or switch some from here to here. I don't know if I don't know. That's just what what I'm thinking. Like if we do go to the downside, but at the same time we're sitting at that 50% level, and I'm curious if we could come up to at least this one from the 50% where we're at now. Let's say where we're at right now to the next Fibonacci retracement level is 12%, but where we're at right now from my next target going to the downside is around minus 18%. So yeah, that's why waiting for a breakout and kind of getting to see it's a little bit more safe. But and then also that's why I also like the Fibonacci retracement levels, because it's a little bit more like you don't have to watch it as much. You're just like, okay, I'm doing from here to here or here to, you know what I mean, up or down. If it goes, you know, limit order, boom, something like that. But I'm like I said, I'm kind of looking at this one a little bit less and this one a little bit more. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, 4 hour time frame, falling channel or falling wedge, maybe triangle, up to the downside. I'm not really sure, but we'll keep track of it here on Chart Action. All right, if you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.